This week in Less Than Jake, Buddy goes to the dog bar. Edie and I have been talking about going to this dog bar for a long time. What a great concept. You bring your dog here and you can drink some beer and hang out. See, look. Look at all these dogs. It is here. Sunday afternoon's popular at the dog bar. Look at all these dogs. Olive. Good girl. Dog bar. Olive's first time at the dog bar. Yeah, Olive. She was a really good girl at the dog bar. She was a little bit scared. Dog bar. Olive's first time at the dog bar.
This week in Less Than Jake, I read through all our fan mail. I know what you're thinking. Who sends letters? This isn't 1947. Nobody goes to the post office and buys stamps to write a love letter to their love. They send a text or an email or a Discord chat or message DM, whatever it is. Occasionally I'll get an email from somebody that says, hey man, where can I send something? We don't have a P.O. box anymore, so I've been giving people my home address. That's a little terrifying. So if you do write us and ask to send something to us and I give you my home address, please don't show up at my house because I like you, but not that much. Okay, I don't have all of the mail here, but I have a couple of pieces of mail that have shown up that I thought were cool and I wanted to share with you guys. So this is from a couple of people in the great country of England that we got. I'll read you the letter. It says, Dear Less Than Jake, please find an invitation to our evening wedding reception enclosed. My fiance and I are huge music lovers and each table is a different band's album. And my fiance, I said that very wrong, my fiance chose In With The Out Crowd as one of his top 3 albums of all time. I realized nothing may come of this, but I thought it wouldn't hurt to send you an invite as it would make his life if anything came of it. Thank you for taking the time to read this from Melanie. Well, Melanie, I haven't opened your actual invitation yet, so let's open that, okay? It's nice. It's got a nice little sticker on the back, right? Okay. Daniel and Melanie. Let's see. It's like reading a book to my nephew. Let's see here. August 12th. Well, unfortunately, Melanie and Daniel, this is our turning down of your invite. Unfortunately, we're going to be on tour, so we're not going to be able to go there. But thank you so much. We're really going to miss the hog roast or the vegan hog roast. This really sounds like it's going to be a good time. So thank you for inviting us, Daniel and Melanie, but unfortunately, we won't be able to attend your nuptials, but best wishes. This one I got from a fan of ours named Ellie Crow. And Ellie had written me an email on info@lessthanjake.com and said that she wanted to send a handwritten letter to us from her. So I want to read you just a little bit of her letter. Hi, members of Less Than Jake. My name is Ellie. I'm 12 years old. You might have heard of my dad, Mike Crow. Probably not, but I'm sure Mike's a good guy. I have an eye condition called fever, and that's F-E-V-R. I have lost my left eye due to the condition, and doctors said I have about 6 months before I lose my right eye. One of the things on my seeing bucket list is seeing one of your shows before I lose sight in both of my eyes. I don't want to read too much more of this. This was a very personal letter that Ellie sent, but we, as a group, obviously reached out to her and invited her and her entire family to come to any show that she wants to come to with her family. And because of her loss of eyesight, she's been learning Braille. And what she did was she sent us a Braille version of Less Than Jake. And Ellie, You are a true hero and a true champion, and I can't wait to meet you in Denver or wherever it is that you decide to come see us play. But thank you for this letter because you're awesome. The final letter that I got ties back to one of our This Week in Less Than Jake episodes a few weeks ago. I had gone to a middle school in Old Saybrook, Connecticut, and spoke to a group of students there. And because of certain rules and regulations, I couldn't film myself talking to the students because I would have had to have all the students sign release forms, and more so their parents had to sign release forms. It was a nightmare. So the teacher there, Mr. Jason Diebel, who's a great dude, he's a math teacher actually, he wrote me a letter. Hi, JR. I emailed you about these thank you cards. I imagine it got lost in the run-up to your Europe UK tour announcement. Have a wonderful time. Thanks again for sharing your time with us. I thought you might want to use these for your YouTube series, so I had students leave their names off of them. That way, there's no student/data privacy issues. So good. Jason Diebel, thank you so much for doing that. And I look at this is a stack of cards that the kids made. So let's take a look at some of them. This one's Thank You Less Than Jake. Let's see. This one is awesome. They put a saxophone on it. Thank You Less Than Jake. Another saxophone. These guys are pretty good. Multiple saxophones. This is wonderful. This one has a French bulldog on it because I told him that my brother had a French bulldog. Kind of funny. But I think it's more so because Jake was a bulldog, and maybe they think that Jake was a French bulldog. I think he was an English bulldog. Thank You Less Than Jake. Thank you. Another saxophone. Man, I'm going to have to read through all of these. Thank you. And then this is great. Thank you. And JR, let's read this one. JR, thank you so much for coming to our school and talking to us about yourself and your band. It was an awesome experience, and I just wanted to say thank you. Wow, these students are awesome. This gentleman wrote looks like I don't know what this is exactly. It's a van falling off. I don't know what this is, but I love it. This is unbelievable. And a thank you, and let's see. Thank you for coming to our school. See, this is fun. And this one is the best. This one is the best one that I saw. And this says, thanks for coming to our school. Your band is amazing. Well, thank you for sending these cards. And thank you, Jason, for making sure that I got them. Next week in Less Than Jake, I want you guys to know that we are going to be releasing Late Night with Less Than Jake, episode 1. And so this is from December 11th, 2020. It was the day that Silver Linings, our record, was released. And we put on a concert. And maybe some of you saw it, maybe some of you didn't. But we wanted to share this concert and the one that we also did, which is version 2, volume 2 if you want, on our YouTube channel. So if you come and check next Monday, you will see Late Night with Less Than Jake, episode 1, for free. Stream it. It's like an hour and 10 minutes, and there's some classic songs, some new songs, and it was the release show for Silver Linings. Hopefully you'll love it. We loved filming them. A little kickback to the past when we were all sitting around doing nothing, and we really hope you like it as much as we enjoyed doing them. So, Late Night with Less Than Jake on our YouTube channel next week. Check it out. I wonder what everybody else is doing this week.
This is a video of me taking some of my toy collection to my storage place. Fun. I guess I didn't sell very many airplanes. Dropping off one of the big ones. It's a quarter scale plane, baby. Oops. Hoarder or collector?
So this week I've been tasked with trying to figure out how we can practice remotely over the internet, because there are apps that you can actually do that now. So I've been hitting up each of the guys and we've been trying to figure it out. And right now we're using an app called Jamkazam, and it's super interesting. I mean, It's crazy that it's even possible to just kind of go, okay, here's our microphone inputs or whatever, and then your friend wherever sets his up, and then it's connected over the internet, and you're just kind of rocking out. Now, there are some issues, and this is the fun that I'm dealing with right now, and I'll show you the setup real quick. I mean, there's a couple different apps and programs that do this now. We're just trying this one out right now just to see if we can make it work. I mean, I'll let you know how it comes together. But right now, I mean, I jammed with Chris the other day and it was pretty rad. So as you can see, I'm behind my drums right now. On this specific app, my inputs are over here or whatever, and then I've got friends that it'll be the other guys in the band. They kind of show up here, and we could just start a session. You can adjust each other's volume and all that fun stuff, and vice versa. They can do that to mine. Right now, it's figuring out the audio latency and all that fun stuff, but we're getting audio to and from each other, which is pretty rad. Technology. Can't believe it. Pretty crazy, right? I mean, if this actually works, it's going to blow my mind. If you use a program like this, or if you use a different program or whatever, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know, is it working for you? Because this is crazy. See you next week.
Well, hello. I'm driving. Probably shouldn't have my phone out filming myself, but I am. Today is a day of driving. Some days are just days that you have to drive. Right now I'm driving to the gym, and then I'm gonna get my car's oil changed. Then I'm probably gonna wash the car. Then I'm gonna pick my kids up. And then I'm gonna take my dog to the park. After that, probably make my kids a late lunch, early dinner, and then head to soccer practice for my son at 6 p.m. From there, I'm gonna get home probably around 7:30, and I won't be driving anymore, which that's the best part. But I'll probably be up till about midnight working on music, which that's a really good thing. And then tomorrow morning, lather, rinse, repeat. I'll be back up about 6:30 and do it all over again. Hopefully, not driving as much. I hate driving. Mostly because I've spent my whole life on the road, in planes, trains, automobiles, hitchhiking, among other ways to get around. I hope you all have a great week out there, with whatever you're doing, and stay off the roads. It's jungle out there.